Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your girl Andy Crimson and this is Mukbangs and Hangs. Welcome back to part 2 of the Ghost Ask game featuring a local favorite of mine for dinner. So I'm going to introduce the food and we'll get right into it. I picked up a Coney Dog from one of my favorite places to eat here in my area called the New York Deli. And what I really like about this place is that, for one, it's a lot of food to start off with for the price. It's not bad. And the service is like, you know, I always feel really good going in there. I'm gonna kind of go off camera and present this for you guys. It's a lot. Oh, I can see this dog already. It looks amazing. Dang, I really hope I don't make a mess of myself. Oh man, this thing actually might fall apart. It's like already all over my hands. Ah! Get some fries. Oh yeah. So how was y'all's weekend? I finally had a weekend off. I had been working 3 back-to-back because my boss was out of town and I just felt so busy, albeit a little bit rested, but I had some stuff going on. But yeah, just working on stuff and trying to make the most out of my weekend. It's not long enough, you know. We need Mondays off. I firmly vote for Mondays off. Now, we have to get a thumbnail because there's just like no way that this hot dog's gonna stay together. So, just do that for you guys right now. See if I can do this. This stick. I might have to use a fork, guys. Let me remove this. Okay, there's got to be something good in there because I really want to get into this. And we've got a lot of questions, so gotta jump start on that. All right, guys. I might even put my hair back because it's like this chili dog is all over my hands already. Let's get it. First bite, guys. Look at that. The bread, though. Delicious. Alrighty, guys. So, first question. Do I read ghost fan fiction? And if yes, what is your favorite story? I currently do not read any ghost fan fiction. I used to write some though, but it was kind of embarrassing, so I deleted them. I think the only one that's still up is actually one I wrote and gave to Tobias Cardinal-Copia himself. But if you guys are interested in reading it, I may have to find it and I'll link it somewhere. If you guys want to read that, let me know. But yeah, I had typed it all out and I copied and I pasted it into this little book that I gave Tobias when I met him as Cardinal-Copia. And so here's my dorky, geeky little fan story of what I think happened in the ghost universe. Who is my favorite Papa and my least favorite Papa and why? So this was like a no-brainer for me. Papa 1 is like on the lower end of everything just because he doesn't really appeal to me. Like, I respect he was the first iteration of Papa. Maybe if I had been around during that time, I could have, like, got into it. Papa 3 has been a favorite forever, but I've been leaning more towards Papa 4 because we've essentially kind of grown up with him, because we've seen him ascend and, you know, change. And we didn't really get that kind of content with the other Papas, no matter how much you're, how much you like them. I can't remember the word right now. Attached, how much you're attached to them. I still think Papa 4 might be my favorite. You know, he's gaining traction. Okay, this is like a big question, so I'm gonna get a big bite and then we're gonna answer it. This is heaven, you guys. Heaven. Everything blends together super well. I love the bread. There's onions in here, chili, cheese, and of course the dog itself. They gave me some mayonnaise and mustard, but it's pretty much perfect the way it is. Okay. Next question. Imagine Tobias steps down as the lead singer of Ghost. He's still the boss of everything, writes all the music, but the band will be henceforth fronted by a woman. What is your opinion on that, and who would you like to see as the first female anti-pope? I have no problem with it, honestly. I think it'd be super exciting to see a woman like lead the band. And it's not like Tobias is going away. He's gonna be there. I don't think there's anyone that exists yet, in the public's eye at least, that would fit the role of the leader of the Church of Ghost. There's plenty of strong female musicians and lead women. Lizzie Hale, Amy Lee, Maria Brink, you know, but they already have their own mantle. They've earned their place, you know, fought for their spot. I don't see any of those people kind of setting aside their pride and joy, their creative vision, to more or less be full-time with Ghost, because that's what's going to happen. It doesn't matter, like, oh, just come in whenever you want. I feel like you're still going to have to be as present as Tobias to fully embrace and lead these concerts, right? So yeah, I don't know who would take his place. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Next question. You're in charge of directing a Ghost movie. What is the plot? I would love an origin story, to be honest. I want to know the very beginnings of it all. You don't even have to have like the current cast of characters that we have. It would be so interesting to see who came before. Kind of like Game of Thrones with the House of the Dragon, right? You're seeing everything that led up to the Song of Ice and Fire. I want to see everything that leads up to these papas that we know and love, to this sister. Where did it all begin? Was there dark magic? You know, stuff like that. We're running out of fries. Okay. What is my favorite piece of Ghost art, either official and unofficial? I really like Randy Lang. Her pieces are really interesting and unique. They've been around forever. She's actually the one that I had commissioned some personal pieces. I've shared them here and there in some of like my reels and Instagram posts. I really like her work. She's more on the unofficial side. I don't think she's had anything unofficial merch. And officially, I love Yuki. I hope I'm saying that right. Yuki's designs, they're so much fun and they're really distinctive. And she's been all over their merch, and I really, really like her designs. I feel like in between doing these question videos for Ghost, I've got so much other stuff to catch up with you guys on, but I'm like, next video, I have to, like, all what I've been doing, what I've been watching. There's like trash TV drama that I have to tell you about, but I have to save all that for next week. Next question. Who is your favorite ghoul or ghoulette and why? So for the longest time with this current lineup, I didn't have a favorite. They're all awesome, and as a group they're amazing, but if I had to pick, it would definitely be Fire, aka Dewdrop, and Cumulus, one of the ghoulettes. Fire because he's the lead guitar player, he's awesome, very sassy, and with our ghoulette, I just kind of resonated or related to her. I just listened to a podcast she was on, like an interview, and I learned so much about her, and I really love how sweet she is and how talented she is. She's really cool. And so yeah, I think if I had to pick favorites, it would be those two. Dip it in the cheese. Chili. I'm gonna do something possibly controversial. I don't know. Just sometimes I like the way it tastes. Okay. Where do you see Ghost in 10 and 20 years? How do you think the band's career will unfold? I didn't get too specific, but basically, world domination. I mean, I can see them becoming staples, just like Kiss, just like Metallica. Recently he came out, Tobias said that his aspirations, goals line up kind of with Rammstein, what they're doing as far as like arena shows. He has those aspirations, and I don't see any reason why he can't accomplish that with Ghost. Yeah, I just see them growing bigger and bigger and just becoming more and more successful. It's such wonderful, magical, you know, a group of people putting this all together, and I think they're gonna go far. I think they'll still be around. He'll still be around because look at people like Iron Maiden. They're old and they're killing it, you know? Why shouldn't Ghost do the same? Okay. Have you ever had a dream involving Ghost, and describe it? I've had a few here and there. I don't really remember all of them. I didn't really write them down. But just recently, I had one the night before the Europe tour kicked off, which was funny. You know, and basically, what I remember is I just was there with Tobias, and it just felt like he was my friend. Like, we were, like, talking and stuff. And he always gives that vibe, and I've said that from the beginning whenever I watch, like, interviews and other videos. It's like, he's like, you have him as part of your friend group. That's the kind of energy he gives off. Just a really nice, sweet person. Genuine person. It's so good that I don't want it to end. Like, I know it's weird to say, but Okay, next question. You get to spend a day with one Ghost character. Who is it, and how do you spend your day? Oh, I had to think about this one for a little bit. Basically, I said, as much as I love Papa 3 is bae, like I've said, I don't know him that well. I don't know how our interactions would be, other than me being an utter and complete cringy fangirl, trying to be cool. But I think I would love to spend the day with Papa 4 because, like I said earlier, he's relatable, and I feel like I know him a little bit more, and I think we would just have a lot of fun. I'd be like, hey, take me on your tricycle and we'll ride around the clergy, or we'll go play with the rats, you know, stuff like that. Innocent stuff. Maybe we jam out a little bit. I don't know. I just feel like I would really love to spend the day with him. Well, it seems like the Coney ends. It's like I have an endless supply of fries. Okay, this one, maybe it's kind of deep. Describe ghosts in one sentence, but don't use the words Pope, Papa, Cardinal, ghouls, metal, rock. I tried to be serious about it, but the best way I can sum up in a sentence of what ghost is that ghost is a gateway to happiness. I mean, that's kind of, I don't know if it's cheesy, but it's true. And it's not just happiness. Ghost is a gateway to friendship, to inspiration, to creativity, to healing. It means so many things for so many different people, and I know that y'all fans will relate. So yeah, simply put, ghost is just a gateway. And I've literally found so many friends, been inspired, and found all these great things because of this band. So that's why I put it in a sentence like that. Coming down to the last bites, guys, right down to the wire. And we are on the last question. I thought that was going to take a lot longer. Who knows? We may have been here for a while. Basically, the last question. What do you think the next album will sound like? Would you like it to lean more towards doom metal, like Opus, or pop rock? Pop rock like Prequel? Well, I said, when I was thinking about this, I was like, let me be surprised. If it's doom metal, okay. If it's not, alrighty then. Like, I don't want to predict what the next album will sound like, because they're all different, and I've been pleasantly surprised. I do think this latest one is one of the stronger albums. But yeah, like, I know he's mentioned that, you know, he might take a turn like Radiohead or Pink Floyd, which I'm not too into either of those bands as far as like their concepts go, but I'm excited. I want to see what he brings to the table. Me personally, I would probably prefer, you know, stay onto like the I don't want to come out. Stay kind of like Impera vibes, Meliora vibes, maybe throw some Infestissimum in there. I'm not crazy about doom metal, but I'll, you know, what am I going to do? Tell them, don't make that album. Don't do it like that. No. No, we're not going to do that here. We're not going to sit here and dictate that. But yeah, I just want to be surprised, because I pleasantly was this time around. And I always kind of freak out with the song names. Like, Prequel was the first album that I got to see track names and experience an album come out. Everything else had already been released by the time I was a fan. And it's interesting to read the names, like, oh, Watcher in the Sky? Wonder what that's about. Kaiserion? Bite of Passage? I'm interested about the song names. And since he's already kind of had an idea of what he wants to do, I can't wait. So guys, you know, like, I suck with big last bites, but I'm gonna try to do it for the mukbang. I don't know. Okay. I almost had it, but I don't want to have this big old thing in my mouth, you know. Let's put some of the remains over here. This will be our last bite. Ready? Guys, this was so good. Like, honestly, this hot dog along with the Cubano sandwich is one of my favorite things to get from New York Deli. This is like comfort food right now. I'm just like, oh, I'm in awe right now. So while we're here, let's give a rating, right? New York Deli, this Coney Dog and fries, you get a 10 out of 10 from me. I absolutely loved it. It's not the first time that I get this, which is why I wanted to share it with you, all the viewers, so I could show you like this trusted meal, you know what I'm saying? And encourage you to get it yourself. They have so many menu items. They have desserts, fresh bagels, and great service. So I think they have 3 locations: McAllen, Brownsville, and Harlingen, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you guys should definitely go check them out. Go check their Instagram out. They're always posting pictures of their food and things. And get yourself something to eat, and let me know if you guys have had something similar, or if you actually go to New York Deli and order something. I want to know what y'all have. So that concludes our Ghost Ask game. This was part 2. Part 1 is a little further back on my channel. I'll probably link that in the description somewhere. And I can't wait for next week and the next couple of weeks, because I feel like I've got a lot going on that I want to share, things I want to talk about. There it is. Things I want to talk about. And I can't wait to talk with you guys. If you haven't seen it yet, I just posted a new cover. It's a Heartache by Bonnie Tyler. Maybe we can talk about that in the next video, so we can just wrap this one up. But let me know what y'all think. Leave a comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.